question was, how high do deer jump? And that's a great question.
I don't know. I guess
I
I'll
have no
just
idea.
I'll just have to. I know somebody in the county knows how
Oh,
this.
I am certain.
If you're watching, just
we don't have deer here, man.
comment and yeah. I was going to say
they're
they're
high
like
a serval can jump. I got you.
this is not a good neighborhood for deer.
No, if people are working with deer here, it's in a very different capacity.
Yeah, that you're feeding them.
Yes.
You're feeding them to the residents here.
Yes, and so even King would get that whole carcass diet.
Oh, really?
Absolutely. He is still a wild cat, and he still needs that calcium in the bone to help keep him healthy, but also that's what they should be eating. And so while, yes, we might feed out boneless food to them at times, he could get a nice big rat. He could get a chicken quarter. He could get, if we got a small deer, he could get a small deer leg. We would take some of the meat off so that it was an appropriate meal size for him. And that's why we don't tend to have a lot of issues with their teeth, is because they're chewing on the things they're supposed to be chewing on. They're using those muscles in their head and in their jaw as they are designed and supposed to be used.
Okay, here's a serious question. You run down to Bojangles, you get yourself a 4-piece meal.
Yep.
Do you just turn the remains over to the animal?
Absolutely not.
Why not?
So everything that they get fed is unseasoned, unsalted, and uncooked.
Okay.
So they don't get anything that is cooked.
So they don't like hot chicken wings,
They would probably eat it,
but then there would be
but
problems.
they shouldn't.
Right.
And as a sanctuary, we strive to, again, provide them what they would, one, naturally be eating, and two, what is nutritious for them.
All right. So they basically eat meat. Do they get any fruits and vegetables?
They would only get that for enrichment, so for something fun or novel to interact with. But sure, we would give that to them. We've froze some watermelons and put them in the pools for our tigers before. We'll do frozen popsicles, bloodsickles.
Wait a minute. A blood sickle?
Yes,
What is a
it is.
blood? I didn't realize you had vampires working here.
Well, we wouldn't share it if we were.
Okay. Yeah, they only come out at night.
Absolutely. So we will fill buckets of water and include blood from whole animal donations, and then we will freeze that. And then that's something that the animals can enjoy, can help cool them off on hot days like this. While the tigers have pools, servals don't want a pool. And so ice blocks are really helpful. They'll also get tuna pops. We'll take like an uncooked can of tuna, and we'll mix it in with that water and freeze that. It's all about keeping their lives enriched.
All right. You mentioned while we're looking at King here
Yes.
that you have raccoons, and
We have
mentioned
a raccoon, yes.
Why? How did a raccoon land up here? Because you know what? When I used to watch National Geographic, I didn't see raccoons hanging out with lions and tigers.
Well, you're not wrong, but here you do. So Garcia, our raccoon, he is sleeping. He is a nocturnal animal, so he is very likely in his den box over there, pretending we don't exist, because he's having sweet dreams of raccoon.
And he doesn't oomph.
He does not.
Oof.
He does not oof.
All right.
So he was at a roadside zoo up in the Northeast.
Because they don't
and-
have raccoons up in the Northeast, right?
Well, he was a young raccoon at a roadside zoo.
Okay.
And they had reached out to us, and while they didn't have any cats, they had a New Guinea singing dog. She has since passed, but her name was Cantata. It is
Wait a
like
minute. A
the
singing
rarest-
dog called Cantata.
Yes.
Are you making this up?
I'm not.
Okay.
I'm going to try really hard not to lie to you today.
All right. And what is a roadside zoo?
So a roadside zoo doesn't necessarily need to be directly on the roadside, but generally it is the type of facility that people can come in and just walk around as they can. The animals don't have a choice of whether or not they participate in that guest's experience, even if they're just lying there. They generally don't have crowd control for how many people go in. It's just generally not going to be the best care that those animals have.
Is that like a remnant of the 20th century roadside zoos?
Yeah,
And they're still
they're
around?
really popular.
Oh, really?
People
Okay.
love animals. And so if someone can, as easily as you can, get your hands on these types of animals, it's an instant profit. Instant profit. But at what cost?